Guys, welcome back. Jamarcus just read a comment in our YouTube. Someone simply asked, hey, how do I get my dog studded out? I'm going to try to be as polite as possible. Because if you bought the dog with no marketing plan and no strategy, then, that's why we're here, to kind of help make it make sense. But it's not a good thing to own a dog and you want to stud it out and you say, man, what do I do? For one, let me be very simple saying, go to dog shows. I ain't gonna tell you that the dog shows are the best places to be, because they're not always the best time, and people there are often driven by ego, pride, and all that other stuff. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to be egotistical? Do you have to get up and argue with people? Do you got to lean into, this is my dog, look at my dog? No. But then if you're not gonna do those things, you got to turn around and present your dog in a way that makes someone believe it would add value to their lives. And we'll take Ego, for instance. Quite a few people literally reach out at times and say, hey, can I use Ego? Or what's your stud feel on your boys? I say, it's not probable. They're not to be studied. There was a guy who actually sent me a beautiful female. And I says, man, I just love everything you do. And I got a girl, she's 2 years old, and I really love to breed with your dogs. I said, he's not shit, man. Now I'm lying because I'm gonna use him, but I'm not lying because I said, yo, he's a little easty westy. I haven't technically seen the trait passed on. Feet can come back to haunt you, but at this moment in time, it could be anything, right? So if you're trying to figure out how to get your stud out there, for one, go to shows. Two, you got to use the internet. Three, what does that boy mean to you? So often we get away from the value of a message. And what is your message? Because that's marketing. And what? We'll use Nike. Nike says, just do it. Just do what? Anything that makes you better. And I don't think that they said that, but I'm guessing if it were me and I put it together with all the things that we've seen, be it Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, Usain Bolt, you say, what does just do it means? It means get off your ass and do something. So if you're saying, how do I get my dog out there? First step is make sure that you're using the internet to put your message out there. And then go to shows and then master your messaging. And then highlight the dog and its capabilities. Even if your dog is a couch potato, it might be the best couch potato in the world. Make sure people love that couch potato. Say, man, I want me a couple more couch potatoes. Because people do reach out and ask about Baloo. And Baloo, as you know, I told you, he's useless. He's about as useless as they say as some tits on a bull. Just useless. So I will never use him again. I like some things I saw in his pedigree. I knew he was going to yield the most problems, and I said one and done. So that was a $7,000 investment, and we did not make any money back on that breeding, to be clear, people. There were 6 pups. We gave one away. We sold some of them for 2, one for 3. By the time you look at all the money, time, and energy invested, along with C-section, etc., that was a red. That was a loss on all fronts. There was no profit on that breeding in any way, shape, and form. And even if I had Baloo still, and people were like, yo, what's the stud fee? It'd be $2,000, $3,000 top. And you still would only allow a few people, because once I see 1 or 2 breedings, I don't see what I like. If it were me, he's never being used again, because I want to better the breed, not make it worse. So then you've got to slow down and pay attention to what your dog might be doing. Is it adding value? Do you know the science of what a male contributes to a breeding? And are you that good in marketing, people? And then are you going to double down on stud services? I think the best part of, the question Jamarcus put out was, I'm even willing to buy a female to breed to. That's a good way to go, because then it's all in-house and you get to tell 2 stories, put this story out there, and then get other people to invest in your vision. Story is not the vision. A story makes the vision clear. Nike wants to put a pair of running shoes on everyone in the world. It's kind of part of their mission. And some of the commercials you see, it looked like 500 people running down the street. They believe there's an athlete in every last person, and that means everyone should have a pair of Nikes. I said, does that seem too far-fetched? People walk to work. They walk to go into stadiums. They walk up and down their stairs. They walk throughout their house. Why wouldn't they wear a pair of Nikes? If I was working at Nike, right? So in this case, if you've got an amazing dog that, again, you have a family. It loves your family. The family say, boom, why wouldn't they want to use your dog? Now the challenge is trying to make it all make sense. Now, if you're interested, feel free to message Better Best Dog, because I might do a marketing mastermind on leveling the playing field and getting your brand out there, and how to help you build your plan so that you could become successful via social media. I know how to build plans. That's my thing. I can write up a strategy, ask you a few questions, and say do these things, and good luck. Now you have to execute it. You have to get better. You have to go back and revisit it. You have to keep doing it, because here we are and I'm still doing it. So you're talking to someone that you've watched do the work, and I'm still working like I have nothing to show for, and we don't. The day that I think I got it is the day that this is over with, just so we're clear, people. So I would say stay tuned, take care of your dogs, people. If you buy a dog for $1,500, that's $1,500, not $15,000. $1,500 to $3 to $10K. Where should your stud fees start? I started either at the price you bought the dog for, or $500 more than what you bought the dog for. Now, if you bought it for $10K, that's not happening. That's not. They like, yo, because you need productions. So if it's a $10K, you got to come down half, and sometimes to $2,500, which is a good start. You think that's crazy, but technically, in about 5 breedings, you've made your money back. And then because you've done 5 breedings at $2,500 or $2,000, you then give that 6 to 8 month range, definitely going to nice. Say, man, look what my boy did. Now you can say, hey, I've raised the price of the studs by what? $500, 50%. If I use Ego right now, and let's say his stuff he's $5,000, which it would be, and he did 3 litters, and everybody's feet came out good, such and such, that price is doubling. And with doubling the price, you're going to get less people interested, but more people that want to be better the breed involved. Because those people say, look, I understand the investment it takes, and I want to be a part of the long-term game. Then you go, what's your business strategy? Why would you do this? So many things, people. But hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, please comment below. And if I can, which we will, we'll continue to make things easier for you to comprehend, so you could be successful in this dog space long-term.